So hello again. This is episode 12 of this Let's Play Empire Total War Darthmod 8.0.1. Playing as Great Britain, just on the hard settings, not the extra hard. As I said before, for those who have seen the previous ones, my apologies, but I find the extra hard settings are a bit too aggressive to the point of being silly. So yeah, the hard make you work for it, which is quite good. Quite like that. So far we're at war with several nations. We've even had a bit of a fight with the game, which was behaving badly a couple of episodes ago. But now we are at war with the main protagonist we're looking at is France. So other than it's relatively small, I think they own 4 regions in Europe, 1 in India. This sort of northeast sector of America, with the 2 along the wild frontier, the Wild West. The others have taken out. Spain look like they're flexing their muscles there. We're building up a bit of a force in Cuba. Is that? Oh, I should have looked before I went. Yeah, Cuba down here. There's decent sized army down there, and I'm waiting to see what they're going to do. I took Philadelphia, sat on that for a few turns, took these 2 regions from the Iroquois, who are the second of 3 enemies. That's over and above the Barbary states. Obviously they're everybody's enemy. I'm not even bothering with them yet, probably not for a long time. So we've just taken these 2 regions from the Iroquois, just left them in to garrison for the time being. Just in the process of moving my units back up, because this Philadelphia is sort of under threat from these armies. Combined they could give me a bit of a slap, but they've just been sitting there for a few turns, 2 or 3 turns now, I think. So yeah, anyway, so we'll see what happens there. So the Iroquois are still a substantial threat in terms of numbers, and of course they're Native Americans, so they're quite leery buggers. The French we've got under control. I've sort of blockaded all their ports in this part of the world. I think I've done everything in this region for this turn. They did have an army who were raiding Bengal, but I've taken all them out. And these are the survivors, not survivors because I didn't lose many, but this is the sort of partially formed brigade that did that job. I think I've done all the seaports. The French have got no ports there to threaten me. I'm on top of the Mughal ports, yep, so I've destroyed them. So I'm moving to Europe. Can't do any more building by the looks of it, which is a good sign. Oh yes, I forgot about that. So same here, I've destroyed that French port. I've also got a single 6th rate ship down here destroying Marseille. So the French, other than Le Havre, it's not Calais, Le Havre, Calais is up there, the French have no ports to operate from. And now my intention, my little beauties, is I've got a naval battle coming up. It's by no means a victory.
Your Majesty.
Naval battles are not really the strongest naval battles, but we'll have a go. It's pretty even. I've got more 5ths than him. He's got 2 weaker ships, and some of his ships are damaged, but some of his ships are experienced, whereas mine aren't. So we'll have a naval battle. The Battle of Le Havre, dans l'English Channel. Fluent French. I am impressive, aren't I? While this is loading, bear with me. Just get myself comfy. Oh, got the wind with us. So, what do I want to do here? The odds are he's going to be basically there behind this thing. Won't be in that box, obviously. What do I want to do? I may. Right. What we're going for here then is I'm going to try and, this is a sort of a judgment call really, I'm going to try and get close enough to him because he's sailing against the wind, but not too close that I have to try and gauge this. Yeah, in a perfect world I'd like my ships in a nice line along there when he comes into gun range. I know that's probably asking quite a lot, but I'm going to have a go. I'll slow it down when we get closer. Getting there. I wanted you all to do that. Then I'm going to stick my 6 in front with the intention of, hopefully by the time the front ships have run the gauntlet of my sort of barrages really, the 6th rates hopefully can just park in front of them and get them to surrender. That'd be good. However, I think I've just got the spacing a bit wrong. So I'll move in. Oh, boys, you going to fire at any point or what? What's occurring here? Yeah, that's a good place. So I'm going in for the battle line now. Hopefully I'll come at him staggered. So, who have we got? The fifth at the front. The Admiral. Excellent. Let's pound the crap out of the Admiral. Why the devil not? I'm thinking it, but I never do. I really need to find out what the colours here mean. I've been playing this for years, but I've never bothered finding out. I just know when the colour changes and it goes down, they're in trouble. That's the limit of my extensive knowledge. Right, let's just let the buggers drift into me, I suppose. Oh, it's a sloop of war. Well, that's alright then. I would imagine you have got hull damage. Christ. I haven't actually damaged that much of that ship, really, given how many cannonballs I've thrown at it. Yeah, I know you don't throw cannonballs, really. Start on that one. See what order they're coming at me in while they're pounding them. So what else have we got? We have damaged. Pretty good shape. 6th rate. 6th rate. Damaged. So the end of the fleet are the damaged ones. There's a full one there, so we've got to worry about him. Not worry, but you know, give him the credit he's due. Ooh, excellent. They're coming close, boys. Not too far away for that. Apparently not. Right, see if I can just hustle these three into submission. Right, actually, at the moment there's no need for me to manoeuvre. They're so slow coming at me because they're against the wind that I can quite happily just bob up and down. Do a good impression of Bob. Take the rigging down. There's the flagship. This is a sloop and I'm not killing him. Oh, there he goes. Oh, missed it. I'm not doing a lot of talking in this one because I'm having to concentrate a bit. I'm going to try and stick the superb right in the front of him, and that should be enough to finish him off. We can't capture ourselves a flagship, that'll do. Stick the brakes on, boys. I might have gone a bit too far on that. There, 2 damaged ones. And get behind him. He's got hull damage, so I might need to break you off for a bit. Okay, boys, time to earn your keep. Stop farting around. Come on. Get out there. Where's that 6th rate I was bringing up? He's taking his time. Oh, is he off? Looks like he's about to sink. Just park him in front. Yeah, I think that one's sinking. He's not on fire, so I haven't really got to worry. Christ, I've got a lot of hull damage. He's going to go in a minute. There's the full one. The sloop's giving up. The battleship, the Admiral's flagship rather, has gone. Ooh. He's routing. Make damn bloody sure I don't... Ooh, come on chap, you're a bit isolated there. And the old Intrepid's been having a right old wander. Just bob around up there, mate, don't worry about anything else. Right, there's another one gone, so he's gone. Ooh. Ooh, he's on fire. Actually, I don't really want to be around him, do I? This one's a bit of carnage, isn't it? Oh Christ, I lost another one. Right, regroup, boys. Need a couple over here to finish these buggers off. He's dismasted, so all I've got to do is stick one in front of him and he'll go. So you two can finish this 6th rate off. He's surrendered. He's gone. He's gone. Right. In which case, boys, we're looking at these ones. A nice messy one this is how it should be. Stop. Somebody put the brakes on. Okay, you. Is he still on fire? Good, he's not. I've got to run away from him then. Briggs put another bit of a scrap, fair dues to him. Alright. So you, don't fire, don't do anything, just sort yourself out. Alright, I'll scrap this one. Okay. Good, he's sorted out. Let's fire at will back on. Oh, hello. Lost me, Admiral. Just see if I can keep the Admiral in the game for a bit longer. I think it might be time to go to round shot actually. Trying to dismast you all to capture them, but actually stuff it, I just want to sink them now. Anyone else on round shot? No more prisoners, gents. Okay. Where's the Admiral? How far did he go? That's him. Actually, can you repair? And that finished them off. So, right, I need to win this one. Let's have a quick tally. I got them in numbers, but hull damage is quite fresh. So the Orient is the big threat of the 3-4 that are left. Right. Into them. What else have we got? So I've got a fair sized fleet left, but they're all damaged. That's how it should be. Are you running away or coming at me? I'm manoeuvring away, but you're turning? Yep, you're turning. Excellent. Turn into me, and I shall give you a salvo or two. Is everybody firing at will? Yes, we are. Ooh. He's gonna go kaboom soon if I'm lucky. Yes, he is. Make sure I see it when he does. You going to do me a favour of going bang while I'm here? No, I suppose you are. Right. In that case, guys, everyone line up. I think we need the turkey shoot. Once the battery's in line, we'll beat the shit out of them as they dare to come at us because they're coming upwind. So, where are you going? Which way is front for you? So they're coming upwind, which means, where's that little 6th rate? God, you're taking forever to get there, aren't you? So that means I'm going to get a lot more shots in than I would otherwise. I'll just go. Oh, he's not on fire anymore. Well, he is, but not much. He ain't smoking. Look at that. Great big battery of guns everywhere. He's routing, that's the one. No, wrong way. Come on. I'm going to catch this one. You can get out of my bloody way. Coming at me on fire, little shit. Which way is that? No, wrong way. Other way. Right, all guns. He's about to go, so we'll just give him another volley. One of the problems with these battles, they're excuse me, great fun because they're so messy, but they take forever. He's got hull damage. Got to get that one on the flank done before he gets round on me. Come on. That should be enough. So you. Yeah. One way. There's that dude at the back who's fairly good shape. You can go to chain shot. It's perfect position for chain shot. Just keep it up. You ain't got a lot left in you, but keep it up. Come on. Give me a volley of... Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. Ouch. That's the way to do it. Which way are you going? So I'll get you over there. Gonna get me Admiral out of the way, I think. And I think the game's afoot. Right. Probably you're in good shape. Right, the Calcutta is in good shape. I want some vessels that are pretty fair to middling, really. Obviously not you. A little 6th rate can keep him busy. Be a bit careful with them ones on the flank, they're worn. As soon as he looks like he's starting to turn, you can just sit there and do nothing, really. That's alright with me, you've done your bit. Intend to give you their fucking lot. Good, get a bit closer. Yeah, you stay there. Keep him in our sights. Can't have you firing into us now, can we? As soon as you're clear, give him a salvo. Excellent. So there's a 6th and 2 damaged 5ths, and he's gone. Oh, he went quick, didn't he? He's just routing, so... He surrendered. Took a while to break him, but when he went, didn't he? Right, so I've got 4 scrappable ships. You're wavering, so let's just give you a reason to go and you'll probably call it a day. Where's the other one? You. So I've got 3 5ths and a 6th who are in fairly good shape. Give them a salvo and then I'll turn you. Got it? There we got. So you're still in fairly good shape, but so am I, boys. Bit of an epic one, this one. Let's try and take your masts out. That'll scare the bejesus out of you. Ooh, just take one of my masts out. Get. Doesn't look quite right, does it? Have I lost a mast? No. It's looking a bit worn. Going to park him in front of that one. Surrender him? No. It's got to be him gone. No, it's just routing. He's about to go. Yep. Bloody will in a minute, mate. Let's see if I can't park my 6th rate up your backside and rake you. Can't think what the word is for it. Is it along the T, across the T? Come in, boys. A bit more. I don't ask much, just everything. Yeah, that's him gone. That should be it. Wow. A bit of carnage there, eh? Yeah. Well, didn't want to let that one go. I'm sure there's ways to finish them all. Oh dear, do I want all those ships? They're going to cost me an absolute fortune to maintain. And you can't tell which is which is always... what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I could do with some for trade routes, but the money would be handy. I'll take 4,000 and I'll keep the rest. How about that? That's generous of me, isn't it? And now my cavalry can go on a... Is it a chevauchee?
Ready. Forward! Raise the flag! Make ready! Prepare for war! Troops! Forward!
How can I be of service?
Oh yeah, you can't do anything, can you?
Where to, Captain?
I've got to get you back to
Ship's orders,
port.
Captain.
And it's going to cost me an absolute bloody fortune to repair all these. Okay. Okay. Still got money left as well, and
Action stations make ready
while
for
we're
battle.
here,
Come about.
we'll motivate the local
Heave
painters
away,
and decorators to
boys,
give the
heave
place a
away.
new paint job.
Put to sea. Douse the decks. Battle
And
stations.
that, as far as I
prepare
know,
to engage.
has put paid to France's
Clear decks for battle. Heave
seafaring
away, boys,
ability.
heave away.
So I'll wrap this one up here. Big old naval battle. Yeah, I suppose that was the Battle of Le Havre. So yeah, I'll wrap this one up here, and I'll be back soon for... be unlucky for some number 13. Marvellous. See you in a little while.